Hello friends and welcome back to She's in Her Apron. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 yummy sheet pan dinners. Here are my sheet pans. I have 2 sizes. I have like the normal size. I'm really not sure on the measurements. And then I have this big guy here. You could see the difference. And I get asked in a lot of videos where I get the big sheet pan from. And I found this one year at Joann's fabric store. Yes, it was a Black Friday deal and I snagged 2 of them. So if you have a big family or just working with a lot of food, I definitely suggest finding the big sheet pans. It makes it a whole lot easier. The 3 meals I'll be making for you today are a Parmesan chicken, a Parmesan steak, and shrimp fajitas. Let's get in our kitchen with our sheet pans. Aprons on, let's go. First up is the Parmesan crusted steak and potato sheet pan dinner. You'll need 1 1/2 pound of flank steak, 2 pounds of red potatoes, 4 to 5 tablespoons of Parmesan. You can use grated Parmesan cheese, 1 pound asparagus, 3 to 4 garlic cloves, 3 1/2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of cracked pepper, 1 teaspoon dried parsley, and 1/2 teaspoon sea salt. Okay, preheat your oven to broil, nice and high. First, I'm going to slice off the ends of the asparagus, rinse them off, pat dry them. And we're going to cut these beautiful potatoes into quarters. If they're larger red potatoes, then cut them into eighths. In a medium bowl or on the sheet pan that has been sprayed with oil, toss together the potatoes with 2 tablespoons of the olive oil, 2 tablespoons of the Parmesan, 1 minced garlic clove, 1/2 teaspoon of cracked pepper, and salt to taste with the parsley. Toss well, spread the potatoes evenly on the sheet pan and broil for 6 to 8 minutes or until they're just to lightly brown. While the potatoes are cooking, spread 1 tablespoon olive oil on both sides of the steak and salt as desired. Spread 2 garlic cloves, the rest of the pepper. Sprinkle 2 tablespoons of Parmesan onto the steak as well. When the potatoes are ready, push them to the side and place the steak next to them. Add your asparagus and sprinkle them with a drizzle of olive oil, about 1/2 tablespoon. The rest of the Parmesan cheese, 1 garlic clove minced, and the sea salt and pepper to taste. Place the pan back into the oven and broil each side 4 to 6 minutes. Remove the pan from the oven and allow to rest for 5 to 10 minutes. This should be cooked to about medium, but we really love medium rare in our home, so I chose medium rare. If your steak is thick, feel free to wait until you flip the steak to add the asparagus, as so not to overcook it, which is super smart. I would say that I ended up overcooking my asparagus just a little, but it was still delicious and we gobbled it up. You could cook this on a broiler pan and put all the ingredients on a rack on the top of the sheet pan if you don't want the steak cooking in any of the extra juices. And here you have it, Parmesan crusted steak and potato sheet pan dinner. This was amazing. Everyone gobbled it up. We're gonna make crispy Parmesan baked chicken with veggies. For the chicken, we're gonna need a large egg, 3 teaspoons of minced garlic, a teaspoon each of salt and pepper. You'll need anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of melted butter, about a tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley, 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice or half of a lemon, 12 to 15 or 1 pound of baby potatoes quartered, 1.5 pounds of green beans, and 6 skinless boneless chicken breasts or thighs. We love chicken thighs in our family. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease your baking sheet. You can use cooking oil spray or a light coating of oil. Set that aside. In a large bowl, we're going to whisk together the eggs, the lemon juice, the 2 teaspoons of garlic, parsley, salt, and pepper. Then we're going to dip that chicken into the egg mixture and cover it and allow it to marinate in the refrigerator up to 30 minutes to an hour. In another bowl, we're going to combine the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan cheese. Dredge the egg-coated chicken in the breadcrumb Parmesan mixture and lightly press to evenly coat. Place the chicken onto the baking sheet. And arrange the potatoes around the chicken in a single layer. Then we're going to mix together the butter, the 2 teaspoons of garlic, and salt to taste, and pour half of the butter mixture over the potatoes. And then we'll bake in the oven for 15 minutes. We'll remove the baking tray from the oven and carefully flip each chicken breast. Move the potatoes to one side and place the green beans around the chicken on the other side of the baking sheet. Pour over the remaining garlic butter and return to the oven to broil or grill on medium-high heat until the chicken is golden and crisp and the potatoes are cooked through. If you have some fresh chopped parsley, you can add that to this as well when you serve. This is delicious and it is always a hit in our home. Now we're going to make shrimp fajitas. So the amount of shrimp you'll need really depends on what you and your family will eat. So you'll need your shrimp fajita seasoning mix. You can make your own or use the packet kind. I ended up using 2 of these packets, some olive oil, and your tri-colored peppers. I'm using red, yellow, and orange, and of course an onion. First thing I'm going to do is slice up those peppers, and then I'm going to do the same thing with my onion. Add your peppers and onions to your baking sheet, drizzle some olive oil on top, and sprinkle with some black ground pepper. Toss that all together. Then add your shrimp and separate as much as you can on your baking sheet. Sprinkle your fajita seasoning mix all over. Give that a good toss together. I guess the temperature on this, I roasted this all up at 375 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just kept my eye on everything, and then bam, you have fajitas. This is one of the most easiest, yummiest go-to meals that we make as a family. Thank you so much for joining me. Any tips or tricks with these recipes, anything that you do to make yours different, please leave it in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you do. All right, have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.